Watching Dale's Way. Thank you for being here today. If you continue to like my channel, subscribe to my channel, then I will continue to put out content. In my last video, hopefully I put these up in the right order, but if not, it won't take you long to figure out what I'm talking about. In my last video, I showed you how I've used my planner so far this year, noting the trackers I'm using, which I haven't done so much before, and we touched on my goals, and I have, pages written with my goals and the breakdown that I managed to print out from somewhere, and I'll find out where I got it and put it in the comments, in the description, I mean. But I did say that I think I needed a bit more of a visual Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4 for the year. So all I've done here so far is I have gotten some washi tape and set it into 4 quarters. It's a big piece of note paper. It's just plain. The only decoration is the colours down the middle there, but yeah, you can ignore that. I really liked this sort of minty green colour, and purple is my favourite, and this had the mint green as well, so I've gone with mint and purple. So now I'm going to be looking for some boxes. They don't have to be, see, that colour matches close but not perfect. I thought I would use some purple boxes and, maybe some mint. I don't know, we'll have to see. The mint colour is really hard to, because the greens don't match, so the mint colour is really hard to match. I don't think Heather Kell's books match much better. What has she got in this? That's brights. Is there anything that matches? Not quite. Actually, she did have something that matches a bit better, but that's probably that's close too. And there's purple. All right, well, between the two books, we'll get some boxes happening for headers, which is where I'm going to start. I did pull out some goal books, goal setting. I'm just trying to judge which one. Definitely think this one fits better. So I'm going to pull out these two here. Doesn't say goals here, does it? No, it says focus. Okay, so I'm going to pull out these two because they match. And where was the purple? How's that for matchy-matchy? Not quite. What's purple like over here? Oh, that's sticking. Purple, purple, purple. That's slightly better. Yes. Okay. So we are going to go. Now, do I want that close? I was thinking, mint, purple, or purple mint, whatever. But now I'm wondering, do I want that close? Do I want to start with the mint ones at the top and put the purple ones there? Maybe. Let's try. I think this works. I think this is going to work. They're not exactly the same size. Heather's boxes are just a little bit taller. But it's what we've got. And I'm all about using my stash and what I own this year, because I spent way too much money last year on stickers. I also have my journal in front of me and my planner with my stuff on the stand next to me so I can refer back, but this sheet is probably quicker for reference. All right, so Q1, Q2 would work. Do I want to do alphabet stickers for that? Or am I just going to write it in? Let's have a look. What have I got for, where's my numbers and letters? I have my very own numbers and letters book that I made. Well, I didn't make it, but it's one of the Happy Planners Create Your Own, and I put all of my, not all, because I haven't pulled apart all my books, but there was a heap of books that I have pulled apart and used, like put them all in sections so they're easier. There's a word for you. And today, children, we're learning new words. Easier. Still not a word, but there you go. The problem is, I don't think you get 4 Qs in any one set. I think they're the ones I've got the most of. And so there's only 1 Q there. I think I'm going to have to write it in. I don't think I'm going to have the right... Oh, hang on. Here we go. What's this? There's 2 there. That's not going to be too bad, considering it's only going to be the headings. Where's my tweezers gone? Look at that. We're working. We're cooking with gas now, people. Cooking with gas now. Is it going to fit? Oh, damn. Too big. All right. We're going to write it in. If that was just a tiny little bit smaller, that would have worked brilliantly. But, you know, you can't win them all. All right, so we want to write them in with a thickish pen then. Let's see, what have I got? Oh, here we go. What about this one? This one is a Staedtler pigment liner, and it's a 0.3 to 2.0, depending on where, and it's got the wedged edge point tip, whatever you want to call it, and that's what it looks like on the lid. And I got that from, pretty sure, Officeworks. Okay, so we're going to just do a big letter Q and a 1 and a Q and a 2. Look at my terrible handwriting. And a Q and a 3 and a Q and a 4. And as I said, that is terrible handwriting. I am not a brush letterer by any stretch of the imagination. Okay, so my topics for my goals were house, planning Dale's way, travel, personal, and fun and adventure. So house, I want to declutter this place. I want to... It's on my goals list, but I've actually already completed it. So I wanted to get ceiling fans for the bedroom and the office, and I have done that. But after talking to my therapist, she said, still keep it on the list, tick it off, because you had the goal, you put the order in, you saved the money, you paid for it, you got it. You now have ceiling fans. So it's going to go on the list, even though it's not a working towards. The declutter is going to be the working towards. I'm not going to be able to get the whole house done myself, and it will probably take me all year. But there you go. Planning Dale's way. I want to grow. I have some goals that I've set. So on YouTube, I'd like to get to 200 by the end of March. So 200 subscribers by the end of March. That's the big goal. I'd also like to get my numbers a little higher on TikTok and Instagram. So if you watch me here and you have feelings to be inclined to do so, go and find me over there. It's Planning Dale's Way. On Instagram, there's 2 S's in the Dales. It looks like this with the 2 S's. Having the 1 S, apparently somebody had it, so I added an extra S so I could have the the same thing. So at Planning Dale's Way on Instagram, and I'm the same on TikTok. Can't remember if I spelt it the same as the Instagram, but you should be able to find me. I don't post a lot there, but I am going to try and post a bit more, which will help boost my posting numbers and my likes and follows, etc. So that's the plan for that. Travel. We have 2 trips planned this year. One is our regular trip to Burnie in March, which will go into Q1 for the archery tournament. The second trip is my cousin, who was the flower girl at my first wedding when she was like 6 and cute as a button. She's getting married to her fiance and partner of, I think, 5 or 6 years. They've got a little boy, and they're getting married in September. And my new husband, Hamish, I say new, but we've been together like 7 years. We've been married for 5 or something, so he's not new, but he's new. Has never been back to New South Wales with me, never met my grandmother, that sort of thing. So that's the plan, to go to New South Wales. So that's going to be the big trip of the year. So personal, I want to read more. I'm looking to maybe do like 30 minutes a day. If I can't do 30 minutes a day, I want to at least read every day. Which reading more, writing in my journal every day. I think I need to do more than just rage dump my feelings when I'm getting overwhelmed. So I'm going to work on that. I've got a whole heap of prompty things to follow. So there's some personal things I can do. For my faith and spirituality, I want to bear my testimony at church at least 8 times in the 12 months, and I would like to try to attend church at least 3 times a month. And I have a set of rules. One of the prompts was create a set of rules, and so follow my rules. That's my thing. Follow my rules for the year. That's going to be an ongoing thing. That's going to be in every quarter, and I don't know how I'm going to review how I go with that. It's not really a goal that, you can go, yes, you read for 30 minutes, tick, but we'll see how we go. For fun and adventure, I'd like to take some more, day trips and do activities and dates, with my husband, because we get so bogged down. All I seem to do is work. And by the time weekend comes, we're both exhausted. And we need to have a bit more fun. And it's like, even if that's go to the movies, which we do like to do, and we do that fairly regular, could be going for a drive. We could go for a drive to Richmond and look at the Richmond Bridge, which is one of the oldest bridges in Tasmania because it was convict built. Just things that aren't going to take too long. If it's going to take more than 3-4 hours in the car, maybe not. But if we can get there within 2.5 hours, then, maybe we should look into doing a bit more things. Going to New Norfolk in autumn. New Norfolk has some of the most gorgeous trees that change colour with the seasons and stuff. And they have a festival up there. Not once have I ever been. I'd like to go, those sorts of things. So that's for fun and adventure. We need to have more dinners with our friends, more games nights with friends. And I would really like to do a girls' weekend away with my sister-in-law. We haven't set a date. We've only just sort of started talking about it, but it's probably going to be a end of Q2 or a Q4 thing. I'll know more about that once she and I sit down and plan it out properly. Now, I have the 5 categories, and now I need to know how to do them in each square, as I said. Okay, so definitely here is the go to New South Wales trip. So let's see, what have we got? What can we do? What do we have? Is that, yep, that's where I stole those. All right, we could probably put this box here. And it's not all going to be boxes, but that one could go there. So I'm going to go for subs. I know I'm jumping all around, I'm sorry. subscribers. So 150, 200, 250, 300. So I want 300 by the end of the year. This doesn't have dot points, does it? No, that just has boxes. Okay. We might have to steal the dot points from the purple section back here. All right, so I'm going to use this purple dot point. And this purple box. Okay, that's for our Bernie trip, which, like I said, we do every year. We go and shoot with Loxley Archers in Bernie. Last year I got a medal, I'm pretty sure. I came second in the women's. I'll have to double check, but I'm pretty sure I got a medal. So there we go. So yeah, like I said, no trips except the weekend away planned for Christine and I, and I'm not sure when that's going to happen, so I'm going to leave that. All right, so I'm just going to put a little tick next to that one, and I'm going to put a little tick next to that one. Now I need a house. What about a house picture? How have I got a house picture? I don't know. See, I really was not planned to do this because I didn't think this through. I should have pulled all these out so you guys weren't sitting and waiting. Household manager, is there a house picture? House. Come on, give me a little. Oh, there's a little house. None of it's the right colour though. Have we got any black houses? A little black house would work. Nope. Okay, not in that one. What else have we got? That's not going to have a house in it. Good habits, maybe. All I need is a little picture of a house. Little picture of a house. That would be so cool. Little picture of a house. Don't tell me I'm going to have to draw a house. I can't draw. What about happy hostess? Not really what I was going with. Oh, we got some food items. Gorgeous flowers. Charcuterie board. I love the little dresses. I just need a little house. We don't even have a little house for pay the mortgage. Oh, I'm getting a bit disheartened here, people. No, none of them are going to do it. Let's stay home's probably not going to do it either. Little house. Just give me a little house picture. Sorry, I know I'm carrying on about this little house, but now I've got stuck on it like a broken record. And I can't get off it because it's in my head. Does that happen with other people or just me? Probably just me, knowing everybody else in the world is doing pretty good. Let's try these. Planner words and icons. Oh, there might be a little house. Have we got a house? Let's see. Oh, what's that? says play date. I could cut that off. I'll keep my finger in there. It doesn't need to say play date. It just needs to be the little house. You guys are probably screaming at me, 3 dozen books that have little house icons. And I don't mean Little House on the Prairie, but it would work. Oh, my book is falling apart. My book is falling apart. All right, we're going to go with this little house, and I'm going to cut off where it says play date. Wax paper. I need 4 of them because, as I said, it's going to be a ongoing thing through all 4 quarters to declutter the house. The problem is I have good starting out energy, good start mojo and all the rest of it. And then I get sidetracked because hubby's not helping, or when it gets rainy and cold, you can't drag a lot of stuff outside to do a lot of stuff. I think that looks all right. Yeah, maybe the way I'm going to keep this is start with the office and then move to the hallway or the spare room. And the whole idea is to declutter. And I have probably as much junk in this. Well, no, I think he's got more, but I have junk that I need to deal with. I keep looking at his junk going, oh my gosh, get rid of your stuff. If you haven't opened a box in 7 years we've lived here, you don't need what's in the box. But then I'm guilty of that too. I've got boxes I haven't unpacked that just got moved in when we moved and haven't been looked at. So, yes, I don't have a church either, but that's all right. We can use a different coloured dot point for that. Where'd we go? No, that's the blue. We want the greeny one. Not that green. Not that pink. That green. Right. So now we're going to have... So if I want to do my testimony at church 8 times, 2, 4, 6, 8. I don't need 8 dots though. I only need 4 dots. So I need to bear my testimony at least twice per quarter. That's how that's going to work out on here. And this is the first time I've ever done goal setting in this way. So I'm hoping that doing something different will help. And for the fun, the read, I had a reading. I had a read. Did I have a read? I had read. I'm sure I had read. Read, I had journal. I'm sure I did. Read and journal. What have we got? What's that? That's Tweed. No, we don't need Tweed's eyebrows. I have no idea. I haven't looked, but what was that one? I love Kel of a Plan, and I love her style of writing, but sometimes I can't read it. What's that? Check it off. No. Mail. No. We definitely want journal and plan. That's birthdays. And as I said, this is not the page I'm going to be ticking it all off on. That's that's not what this page is going to be for. Here we go, read a book. Plan. Is there a journal? Check out books. So we've got read a book. Have we got journal anywhere? I think I've just seen more houses. I didn't break it down even as far for personal as in, you know, go get my nails done. That's something I do on a regular basis when I have the money. You know, if I am having a slow work week or whatever, well then my next nail appointment will get pushed until I have more money. Look, more houses. More houses. I obviously just rushed my look. Okay, so there's none that say journal, but we will steal the read a book. And I might use those planner stickers and cut off the planner because that looks more like a journal. Oh, where'd that go? I lost it. Come back. Come back, come back. All right, so we're going to have read a book. And it's not like read one book every day. That's ridiculous and nobody has time for that. Though if you do have time for that, more power to you. I don't have time for that. So we're going to have read a book. And I'm going to steal this one. And I'm going to, I thought we had ones that said journal, but all right. We're going with what we've got. All right, keep dropping them. Keep dropping them. I don't know, maybe I'm not, I showered earlier, so maybe my skin is still too moisturized for the stickers to stick to. That could be a thing. I don't know. It could be. It says planners on it, but I'm cutting that off because it's going to be journal. Because as I mentioned, I want to do a bit more journaling, not just rage dump feeling when stuff doesn't go my way. And, you know, stuff doesn't go your way a lot of the time. You just have to live with it. But I can find a more productive way to live with it, I am sure. So we got that. Have we got play games in here? That would be a good one. That would be very good. Have we got games night or... Who would have thought it would have been a kill of the plan day? Not a bad thing. Loving every minute of it. What's that? Flight information. I'm going to put that one down there because we have to fly to New South Wales. So we drive to, look, road trip. Look at this. This works. There you go. Road trip. That's to go to Burnie. That's cool. I didn't even realise they were there. Did not even realise they were there. I haven't cleaned this desk up in a little while. I've got bits and pieces everywhere. And Christine will be here soon for planners and she'll probably have something to say about that. But, yeah, it is what it is. Okay, we've got the reading and the plan and the thing. Have we got... It's movie night. Optometrist. Take photos. Workouts. Christmas, Valentine's, Thanksgiving. Cloudy, rainy. Coffee. School meeting. Mail. make a phone call work, check it off. Ice cream, we had ice cream last night. Tea time, I like tea time. Cheese, as long as it's, that's cool, but I want cheesecake, not just cheese. Keep looking. What do we got? We got garden, bubble bath, cooking, another type of travel, camping, train ride. I miss trains. One of the things we're going to do when we go to New South Wales is go on a train from Dapto to Sydney and get the ferry across to the zoo, because I like the zoo. It's been years since I've been to the zoo, and I want to go to the zoo. I know it's usually like, oh, kids go to the zoo. Well, I'm a big kid, so I'm going to the zoo. What has this got? These are just big words, aren't they? Oh, we've got a church. No, I used that for church. That's probably too big to use anyway. I think this is just words. I think that one's just words. I thought there was another one of her books that had icons. Shout it out in the comments, people. Help me out here. So I can't do this on my own. Well, I can actually, but wouldn't that be cool if you could do that, though? That would be very cool. Is it this one? This one has stuff. What does this one have? I don't even remember what I'm looking for now. Games, that's what I'm looking for. I know there's a Happy Planner sticker that says Games Night. No, okay, we'll just go with another, what can we use for fun and adventure? What could we use? What about trying to find a pinky one like that? Have I got a pastel pink? Let's see what's in here. You watch, I'll find all of the colours that I could have used because I was in the wrong book. Well, see, that's good. That's not bad. That's close. No, that's too light. Yeah, not quite either. Close. That would work. I think that would work better. All right, so what do we want? We want... I would have liked 4 boxes. Let's do this then. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, this is not something I'm going to be able to tick off on this page. It's just what I'd like to do, and I can follow it up at the end and sort of say how I went, because it's going to go off other people's schedules as well. Dinner with friends, etc., is great in theory, but you know, finances and scheduling conflicts of other people are going to determine whether I meet my goals. Now, I was thinking a once a month thing, but that might be too often. I might need to do a every other month thing. I haven't even originally spoken to the friends I would like to do this with. So again, that's something else that's going to matter on them, for them. So yeah, but so this is just going to be the brief. Like, there's the big bits where I braked it down. I can't talk today. Where I broke it all down. This is going to be on top of that in the planner, and it's just going to be my quick reference sheet to what my goals are. The thing with goals is, yes, you set dates, etc., to get them done, but there's nothing wrong with changing your goal if things change. And that was one of the things I've struggled with, is that, you know, you set a goal and then unless you complete that goal, or more to the point, if you don't complete that goal, then you're failed at it. That's not how it works. If your life changes so much because of something outside of your ability to control, change your goals. It's your life. You do it. Nobody else has to answer to anything or about anything but you. So that's my goals overview. That's what I'm going to call it. And I've just realized I've still got some pencil there. My goals overview page, so I can quick reference it when I need to. I've got the deeper breakdown, and I may even do more pages deeper breaking down each of these things. But at the moment, this is my goals reference. I'm going to fill it in as best I can, and then I'll come back in a minute and show you. Okay.